1, 2, 3, let's go, guys. Cheerio, tops. Okay, so we start off with submarine P with starting position, which is at -5, 4. And you take the vector equation and you do parentheses x over y equals -5 over 4 plus t times 3 over -1. And so we know that we can take a vector equation and turn it into a parametric equation. So then we make x equal to -5 plus 3t and y equal to 4 minus t. So then you put it into the x and y equation, and you make x -5 plus 3t and y, which you already know. And so you just plug it in and to make it simple, and it's parentheses -5 plus 3t, comma, 4 minus t, parentheses, and that is your answer. Anyways. Okay, bonjour, we're going to letter B. What is the speed of P torpedo? And so to do speed torpedo, we have to consider the velocity vector of 3, -1. And in order to do the speed vector of, the speed of P torpedo, we take the distance you find in velocity vector 3, -1. And you do that by running the square root of, so we take the square root of 3 squared, and you add -1 squared, and when you solve it out, you get square root of 10, and don't forget the units, which is kilometer per minute, and that is your answer. For part C, you have to find the position of torpedo Q. So to find the position of torpedo Q, you have to take the minutes that have elapsed and subtract it from t. So you have t minus a. Now, so you just have to put t minus a into your vector formation, which is x over y equals 15 over 7 plus t minus a times -4 over -3. Then we just solve for x. So x equals 15 plus -4 times t minus a, and y equals 7 plus -3 times t minus a. Yalla habibti. We start with d. You take equation for x of torpedo q, you make it equal torpedo q, and you make it equal to equation for torpedo p. Yalla. We take the equation, you expand first. Okay, you get equation. Okay, you got -5 plus 3t is equal to 15 minus 4t plus 4a. And then we get this. You take -20 plus 7t is equal to 4a, and you rearrange, and then finally, habibti, you get a is equal to -20 plus 7t over 4. Yalla habibti, you get first part. Now we do second part. You take equation of torpedo P for y and torpedo Q for y. Yes habibti, then you get 4 minus t is equal to 7 minus 3 into t minus a. Then you expand and then you get -3 plus 2t is equal to 3a. And then you rearrange again, and a, you get a is equal to -3 plus 2t over 3, or a is equal to -1 plus 2 over 3t. So now you have same variable, a is equal to a. Okay? You understand? So now that you have a is equal to a, you go -20 plus 7t over 4, which is your first a that we found for x, and then which is equal to -1 plus 2 over 3t. And then you solve everything. I am not going to show you how, because you are in math SL year 2, and you should be able to solve this. Okay, you end up with t is equal to 3
0.692. Inshallah this happens. If this doesn't happen, you're stupid and you have to do it again. Yeah, you really have to do it again. Okay, assuming you got this answer. Yes, we assume you have this answer. You take t that you got, inshallah you got, and you put it into a. So we take one of the equations for a. Let's take a is equal to 2 over 3t minus 1, or as we stated earlier, a is equal to negative 1 plus 2 over 3t. Either way it works. Okay. And yes, as I stated before, you plug it in, and because you are Math SL Year 2, you should know how to do this. Inshallah, Habibti, I very much hope you end up with A is equal to 1.41, sorry. You end up with 1.4613. Now, Habibti, I am done with you, but I shall hand it over to my Indian friend to finish explaining the rest. Bye, Habibti.
So now with your A being 1.46, you can take that A 1.46, and with the 0.46, you have to times it by 60 seconds. So you have 0.46 times 60, which should give you 0.28. Now, because the initial was at 1.34 seconds, this 0.28, you should have 1.38. You should have a 1.34.00, and this should be 1.28. Now you can add these two together to get 1.35.28. So this is when torpedo Q shoots the torpedo fire. Now to figure out when the collision happens, you have to take your previous A value, previous T value, which is 3.69, and you have to times that by, times 0.69 by 60 also. So that should give you 47. Now you have 3.47 seconds. Now you just add this to 1.34 plus 3.47, but remember that you are adding this number to 0.34, so then you will get 1.34.00 plus 3.47, which should give you 1.37.47, and that is your answer. We finish here. Alright guys, we end up here.
Bye you guys. Allah ma'akoon.
Au revoir mes amis.